welcome. My hair is kind of really weird right now, so yeah, okay, just disregard that. Yes, it is the review for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit palette. And, or Anastasia. People want to make things more fancier than what they really are, but okay, that works. Alrighty. So some people have already seen the video that I've already made of the palette already. As you can see, I've definitely used this palette quite a bit. Yeah, I've used a lot of it. So here are the colors. I've kind of gotten to the point where I could remember all the names, so let's get to this. If that doesn't come back up. Okay, this one right here, this is called Vanilla. This is Banana, and this, I believe, is Sand, Java, Fawn, and Havana. Not bad for having this palette not that long and remembering how to do it. And, you know, saying names. This is a powdered palette. Contour kit. About this palette, it is for very, very subtle looks. It's not for anything over dramatic at all. I have noticed I do have to put on a lot if I want to make it a dramatic look or if I want to make it subtle. So keep that in mind when you get this. I know it's not like the creams. The creams take way more pigment than the powders do by far. And I know if you wanted powder subtle looks, this is the palette for you. If you don't, you want to get a cream one or the one where you spray to activate it. I mean, there's tons and tons and tons of things that you could do. So here are some of the things that I do like and some of the things I don't like. Again, I don't like how much I have to really like work at it to get there to be like a really noticeable line in my point of view for this palette. And I wish that it was a little bit more highlighting and brighter. I know that my foundation is pretty light as it is, and I know that if I were to use the Kat Von D palette, I would have had no problem at all because this is a Kat Von D foundation. But again, I just wish that, I mean, you get a lot of product for this. Don't get me wrong, you get so much product, and that's what I like about it. But I do wish that it came with, you know, instructions and stuff like that, just because if you've never used one before and if you're not really that big on the internet, stuff like that, you would have had a palette to just use and peruse and look at the instructions of how to use it right then and there. So I just wish that that came with that. Other than that, I have no quarrels with this thing and I love it. I've used it a lot. And some of the things that I do love about it, all of these colors work for my color skin. Totally enjoy it. You can have subtle, you could have really dark at the same time, so I like that. The less that you use, the lighter it looks and just more natural it is. This palette is more for looking natural instead of very dramatic unlike, you know, other palettes. But if you want a really natural look, that's what my mom and I were both kind of going for, is this. I do like to have a little bit more dramatic more once in a while, but other than that, I use this thing almost every other day, so that is really what I have to say about it. I really like it. I hope to get more palettes to do reviews for you guys because I'm really liking these. These are really neat. It's the first time I've ever owned a really high-end contouring palette besides just powders and stuff like that, random creams that aren't used for contouring that I use for contouring because I'm just that cool I can do that. You know, and something else that I noticed is that people are just like, oh wow, I really like your makeup and stuff like that, and they're like, I don't know how you can achieve that with just using the brushes that you do when you don't have a real set. And I will say this, it's not the brushes that will create whatever look, it's how you do your makeup. It's the person that's putting it on, not the brushes, so I just want to make that a point. So yeah. But, you know, to each its own. So you can create any kind of look that you want to, regardless if you have the tools. It's just really convenient and really easy to do it if you have the tools already. So, and I don't. So I'm just the one that has to learn it the hard way. But you know what that means? That means I just have more experience underneath my belt that I can figure it out. So that being said, I hope that you enjoy my little review of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And hope that you check out all my other social media at Missy Von Monroe. And don't forget to subscribe. Feel free to also, I think if my giveaway's still going on, check that out too. So yeah. Bye guys.